With Goldberg choking his son at Summerslam and Riddle saying he could beat up Roman Reigns, this is Wrestling Hub. My name is John and you're watching the Wrestling Report for August 28th. Before we get into the rest of the video, make sure you subscribe to Wrestling Hub and turn on all notifications to stay up to date with everything in the world of pro wrestling. Back in 2019, Matt Riddle criticized Goldberg for being an unsafe worker and dangerous in the ring, going so far as to call him the worst wrestler in the business. This led to a confrontation between the two backstage, as Goldberg recently said in an interview that he appreciates Riddle despite not liking him. Talking to Ariel Helwani of BT Sport, Riddle addressed Goldberg's recent comments. "He mentioned me the other day, but it was nothing too mean. He said he might not like me as a person, which I completely understand. I don't think we'll ever, and I might be wrong, we might go out for drinks one day, but I doubt me and Goldberg are probably ever gonna break bread like that, but maybe one day. I think he respects my passion for the business and I respect his aura. I'll say he has an aura. He brings something to the table that I don't bring and it's different. I think we both respect each other at that level." Earlier this month, Riddle mentioned that he and Goldberg had an interaction after challenging Lashley, where they shared some words and a fist bump backstage. While they got off to a rocky start, it seems they are on better terms these days. Our friends at Manscaped have cleared you for takeoff with their 4th generation and brand new Lawnmower 4.0. Kick your pubes to the next planet with the Performance Package 4.0. The orbits in your pants will feel like you're in zero gravity when you use the best tools for the job from the leaders in male grooming. Join the 2 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped and get your rocket ready for takeoff by going to manscaped.com for 20% off plus free shipping with the code WrestlingUp20. Ready for an out-of-world experience, fellas? Look no further than the Performance Package 4.0 from Manscaped that has just taken off in not only the USA but Canada, the UK, across Europe, Australia, South Africa, and Singapore. Inside this package you'll find their Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer, Weed Whacker ear and nose hair trimmer, Crop Preserver ball deodorant, Crop Reviver toner, Performance boxer briefs, and a travel bag to hold your whole solar system. This 4th generation trimmer also features a cutting-edge ceramic blade to reduce grooming accidents thanks to their advanced skin-safe technology. The Performance Package 4.0 also includes the Weed Whacker. It's like having a little astronaut to chop your worst weeds up top in your nose and ear. Don't forget to use Crop Preserver ball deodorant and their Crop Reviver to help your little planets be on their A-game while feeling the sun's heat. Manscaped even threw in 2 free gifts to their Performance Package 4.0, the Manscaped Boxers and Shed Travel Bag. Get 20% off plus free shipping with the code WrestlingUp20 at manscaped.com. That's 20% off plus free shipping with the code WrestlingHub20 at manscaped.com. During his time on NXT, Matt Riddle noted that his goal was to retire Brock Lesnar, and earlier this year he mentioned facing the Beast at WrestleMania someday. In that same interview, Riddle touched on possibly getting to wrestle Lesnar. "When we had our little back and forth backstage at the Royal Rumble, I think about 2 years ago, at this point now, he did not like me. Ever since I was a kid, people either hated me or loved me, and I think I just rubbed them the wrong way, just like I rubbed Goldberg the wrong way. I made it a point to make myself valuable, and I felt like at that point when I talked to Brock, I wasn't valuable enough to him." Speaking of Lesnar, he made a surprising return to WWE at Summerslam after Roman Reigns successfully defended his Universal title against John Cena. With him apparently returning as a babyface, many were expecting Lesnar to be Roman's next opponent. Brock did not show up on SmackDown last night. Now Finn Balor is set to face Reigns next week for the belt, as PW Insider added that Balor will be the one to face Roman at the next pay-per-view Extreme Rules. This leaves Lesnar available to face off against Roman at a bigger event, such as Crown Jewel or Survivor Series. With the debut of CM Punk in AEW on Rampage last week, fans are now looking forward to the next big appearance. Punk teased Daniel Bryan's debut on Dynamite this week, as Bodyslam.net reported. After speaking with multiple sources within AEW, I can now confirm that the company has upped plans for Bryan Danielson's debut. The new plan, I was told, is for Danielson to debut at AEW's All Out pay-per-view on September 5th. I'd initially heard this rumor a couple weeks back, but was able to confirm the plan with multiple sources. While Bryan's AEW debut was originally planned for the Grand Slam event on September 22nd at Arthur Ashe Stadium in Flushing, New York, there is concern over New York's mask mandate. Now the date for Bryan's debut has reportedly been moved up. Bryan has already apparently signed a deal with the promotion as fans await his debut at All Out. On his podcast, AEW commentator Jim Ross spoke about AEW crowds comparing their biggest moments to that of the Attitude Era. It's been great, a blessing quite frankly. Takes you back to a different time, different place, quite frankly to many of us. It's very Attitude Era-esque. The signs, posters, noise, enthusiasm from start to finish, it's just been glorious. Rampage has been received well, people like what they're seeing there. I think they're happy to have a show on Friday nights to cap off the week. It's all good momentum, and it's all thanks to the fans. We appreciate their support, help build our brand, and we'll continue to do that and work hard every week. CM Punk's AEW debut was followed by his t-shirt on Pro Wrestling Tees breaking the record for best-selling shirt in a 24-hour period. Punk has paid back the team in a big way, as Pro Wrestling Tees wrote on Instagram, "Thank you, Punk, for buying the whole staff pizza from Peace Chicago." Punk even paid for all the ice cream bars during his debut for AEW as well, as he has brought in a ton of interest to this promotion. During an interview with Bleacher Report, Matt Riddle addressed recent comments that Roman Reigns made about taking credit for the success of Summerslam. No disrespect to Roman. He seems like a swell fella, but at the same time, it's like when people say they're a good parent. You know what? If you were a good parent, your kids would be telling you you're a good parent. When he's saying acknowledge me or I move the needle, no you don't. You're related to The Rock. Shut up. Like, I'm not impressed. I can beat you up in a real fight, so shut your mouth. You're not moving needles. I'm the real stallion. RK Bro is moving the merch. We're moving the needle. And that's it. I don't want to say too much. I'm not trying to get in trouble. Hey, hats off to him. He's amazing at what he does. I do like what he does, but at the same time, it's like, get off your high horse. You're in that spot for a reason. You're not a bro. You're second generation. I'm first generation. Goldberg's son Gage was involved in an altercation with Bobby Lashley at SummerSlam, where Goldberg made sure his son sold those injuries. Speaking on the CarCast, Goldberg admitted he was rough with his son, as he noticed Gage was smiling after Lashley got a hold of him. "I didn't see it. I was choking him." He goes, "Dad, when you came over and grabbed me, you were choking me." I was like, "I saw you smiling, man. How'd you get the smile off?" The kid is impervious to pressure. He did 4 hours of homework before he went out and jumped in the ring with a 290-pound monster who was beating up his dad. It didn't bother him one bit. Wanda was in the back. If she was anywhere near the ring, she would have had to jump in too. One of the biggest names to be cut from WWE this year was former Universal Champion Braun Strowman. With him reportedly heading to Impact Wrestling, Braun has seemingly responded with a tweet, writing, "Remember, in life, if you're gonna do something, make sure you make an impact. Carve your name in stone." As noted on the Wrestling Observer, Strowman is expected to be in Impact and be a headliner, so we'll see how it plays out for the monster among men. And that was your Pro Wrestling News Update. I hope you're all having a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later.